In 2016, I packed up my bags and said goodbye to the salty air of Maine and landed smack dab in the middle of Chattanooga, expecting scenic views and craft beer. What I didn't expect was a full-blown cultural immersion into a world where, bless your heart, can mean anything from "I'm genuinely concerned" to "you're making a fool of yourself." And you're asked about your church affiliation sometimes before anyone even wants to learn your name. Seriously, I've had more conversations about the afterlife than I have about my favorite hiking trails. So buckle up, y'all. If you want my brutally honest guide to my culture shock and finding community here in Chattanooga, this plane is about to take off. If you're pondering a move to Chattanooga, or you're simply curious about what life is actually like beyond the tourist brochures, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you can consider the tea spilt about the good, the bad, and the slicker than an owl snot weird stuff. And trust me, there's been a lot of bizarre. If you're already vibing with this real talk, please subscribe to my channel. I promise you won't want to miss my future Chattanooga area adventures. So picture this. I'm driving up I-75, minding my own business, and suddenly there's these massive crosses that are looming into view. It was a stark contrast to my life in Maine, where the only towering structures were lighthouses and schooner masts. Here, it felt like a constant, gentle nudge. Now, there is this social dynamic that comes into play. Back home, church was something that you did on Sunday, maybe, and here it is a defining characteristic. "Where do you go to church?" is the opening line in many of the conversations that I have. Not "what do you do for fun?" or "what's your job?" I'd find myself stammering, I go to the dog park and sometimes the grocery store too." I mean, I'm kidding, mostly. It's not that people are pushy, but the sheer prevalence of religious conversations was a surprise to me. I knew that I was moving into the Bible Belt of America, but definitely hadn't considered what that actually meant. Thankfully, amidst all the bless your hearts and fried green tomatoes, I stumbled upon my tribe at the most wonderfully bizarre place, Dread Hollow. And it turns out that my love language is scaring the living daylights out of people. I saw a Facebook ad for actor auditions, and being a horror enthusiast who grew up just a stone's throw away from Stephen King's house in Bangor, Maine, I was like, this is my calling. So walking into auditions was like stepping back into my high school theater days, a glorious mishmash of weirdos and misfits who just accepted everyone for who they are. And let me tell you, after years of navigating some awkward questions and conversations, it was a breath of fresh, albeit slightly foggy air. I get to float around the haunt, channeling my inner ghoul and scare people and entertain them, and it is awesome. I'm a firm believer in being kind to everyone, and finding a group that shared that sentiment while also getting to enjoy the art of theatrical terror was an absolute game changer for me. It's a place where I can be myself and I can have a great time too. And then there's people like Cindy. Now, I met Cindy when we both worked at Publix, of all places, and we just clicked. She's a perfect example of how Chattanooga is full of genuinely good people. Now, we are very different when it comes to religion, but we do see eye to eye on the fundamental principles of treating others with kindness and respect. Heck, I didn't even know about her religious affiliation for years. She just really embodies the kind of person who makes you feel welcome no matter what. And we bonded over real estate, our shared love for animals, where she operated a grooming salon and transported tens of thousands of animals from here up to New England for adoption, and I have my Mission 42 initiative where I donate 10% of my compensation to animal rescues of my client's choice. And go ahead and click here to learn a little bit more about that. Hey, I'm Chris Roberts, your experienced licensed real estate agent right here in the Chattanooga region, serving areas from Georgia all the way up to Cleveland, Tennessee. Now, I understand that buying or selling a home is a significant decision, and I am here to help guide you every step of the way on your timeline. So whether you're considering a move in the coming weeks or months, let's have a conversation about your goal. You can connect with me through the link that's right below, or feel free to call or text me from the number that you'll see right here on the screen. And you can even just send me an email today. And we were just talking about life. So it's a testament to the fact that you can find your people here, whether it's at a church or a grocery store or volunteering somewhere that you are passionate about. It's all about finding that common ground and connecting on a human level. So if you are finding this information valuable, please hit that like button and go ahead and share it with someone who might be considering a move to Chattanooga. Now, what are your biggest questions about moving to Chattanooga? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, if you're planning a move here, I think that it's a great idea to join local Facebook groups and even the Chattanooga subreddit. Get the real scoop on neighborhoods from locals and transplants like me. And don't just limit your search to Chattanooga proper. Explore the surrounding areas like Ottawa and Appleton, Cleveland, Dayton even. You get more space and less traffic up there and all of the modern amenities that you really need. Plus, one of my favorite things about the area is diving into the local cottage industries. Small businesses like Loofing Around Gardens, where you can get super cool body care products that they grow right on their own farm. And Rivers Ridge Farms for amazing local mushrooms, and yes, mushroom hot chocolate. Go ahead and check out this video to learn a little bit more about that. And be sure not to miss Grit and Grace in Cleveland, where you can discover a treasure trove of small businesses all in one place. These are those hidden gems that you won't find on any of those cookie cutter top 10 lists. These are the places that make the Chattanooga area truly unique. And finally, get ready to learn a whole new dialect. From the good old meetin' three to the good Lord willin' and the creek don't rise, and I'm finer than a frog hair split 4 ways, to I done got the biscuit poisoning. I mean, it's a whole linguistic adventure. And honestly, Chattanooga is a place with a massive heart. Just be open-minded, find your community, and embrace the quirks. And if someone comes at you with a Southern saying that you've never heard, just smile and nod. You'll decode it eventually. You gotta trust me on that one. And there you have it, my honest, humorous, and maybe cringeworthy journey into the world of Chattanooga. It's a place where bless your heart can be a blessing or a curse, and where you'll find yourself debating theology with strangers at the grocery store. But amidst all of these cultural surprises, there's this genuine warmth and sense of community here. And that's why I've lived here for nearly a decade now. So if you're ready to learn a few Southern phrases and discover your own Chattanooga adventure, I say go for it. Get in touch with me in the link below to schedule a one-on-one Zoom chat with me, and we can talk about all the things that you're looking for in a home here in Southeast Tennessee. And remember, if you're looking for more real talk and the local insights, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll be glad to be your virtual tour guide, sharing everything from the best hidden spots to the most baffling cultural quirks. Because let's face it, moving to a new place is always an adventure, and Chattanooga is one that you won't soon forget. So until next time, remember, be kind, be open, and maybe brush up on a few Southern phrases. And most importantly, enjoy your life in Chattanooga.